So I want to talk about what struggles I'm dealing with today as I'm going through them. It really seems to help some of you to go with me on that journey as I talk about what struggles I have in daily life, what affects me as an autistic person. So what I'm noticing today is what some people call autistic inertia, which I only recently learned about. So what that is when we have a certain plan in place, we just feel the need to follow that. And when we don't, it can really affect us mentally. It's like I had this whole plan of what I was going to be doing today, and I wrote it down. I've been keeping up my list. And then I found out the plan was going to change today. And then it's like my mind went, wait a minute. I don't know what to do with myself now. The plan has changed. The plan has changed. What do I do with myself now? It's like my body doesn't want to be in motion, but stuck in one position. That's difficult. I don't know why it's so difficult. I know it is an autistic thing, and comment down below if you relate to that. You have a plan. You know what you're going to do, and dare I say you're even excited about it, and then it just doesn't come to fruition and you have to change gears. How hard is that? It's hard because we strive with routine, a lot of us. Maybe not all of us need routine, but I know I do. Let me try to explain to you what autistic inertia is. So you could define it as feeling like you're frozen in time, having difficulty initiating, switching, or changing tasks. It's a complex neurological phenomenon, and it doesn't mean you're lazy. It goes beyond that. It's not that you're lazy. It has nothing to do with that. But it's just a genuine struggle in your mind. It's a cognitive thing. It can lead to frustration. It can make you feel like you're not doing anything, even though you can't help it. And other people may see it as you look like you're being lazy, but that's not it at all. That's not what autistic inertia is about. So it's just crucial that you are not telling yourself you're lazy, because that's not what it's about. It's not that you have a lack of interest or a willingness to engage. It's just that you can't. You feel stuck. You feel like you can't make that first move or first step. So what I found on a website called NeuroLaunch, when they're trying to explain the causes of inertia, in case you're curious, it's about suggesting that differences in brain connectivity and information processing plays a role in the difficulty or initiating switching actions. And these differences neurologically can affect the speed and efficiency of cognitive processes, making it challenging to overcome inertia. Executive functioning can be another difficulty causing that inertia that you're having, because your executive functioning plays a role in planning and organizing tasks in general. And another thing that can exacerbate your autistic inertia is sensory processing, which I wasn't even aware of. An example might be you have trouble transitioning from a quiet environment where you're comfortable to a noisy and stimulating environment. You just need to realize you are stuck in that autistic inertia, and being conscious about it might be the first step to trying to overcome it. I actually had a post about the inertia that I was experiencing, and I got advice, a lot of good advice. You really should go read those comments if you're struggling with this to get other people's views. But Hermit the Cog, he told me an autonomic reset is helpful, something like a body shake, like a dog does when they're wet, to kind of jolt your system. So I decided I would give it a try. I didn't do the body shake, but I did try my husband's rebounder trampoline. So I jumped on the trampoline, and I have to say, it felt really nice, and it did feel like it gave me a little boost of energy. So there's a recommendation if you want to try that. If you are, ride a bike, try to walk outside, something like that might boost or jolt your system into motion. Just start a whole new list. That's what I had to do. Just trash the old list and make a new list for a new direction. So what I'm going to need to do is just make myself get up and do something that I know will help me to overcome this. And for me, it's going to be leaving the house. That's the only way I'm going to get over this today. I'm going to have to run some errands because I feel like that's going to help me get over that autistic inertia I'm experiencing today. By realizing this autistic rigidity that you have, this inertia, does not mean you're lazy. Maybe you can have compassion on yourself when you're experiencing this. It just comes down to neurological differences and learning how to overcome those. So I just wanted to share that struggle that I was having today. On this channel, I'm not always talking about just happy moments, but I'm also talking about what the realness is and what the struggles are for me as a, shall I say, fairly new diagnosed person. Only been living with this for about 3 years now. Spent most of my life not knowing, still learning about myself as we are on a journey, just sharing the journey with you. And through doing that, I feel like I have learned a lot about myself. The holidays are coming up. Christmas is coming up. And for the first time, I'm feeling more at peace with that because of decisions I've made to change the way I do Christmas. And with the help of autistic YouTubers that I've watched that gave their comments, and the recent creator collab where 6 of us talked about what we're doing for the holidays, watching their video clips and just realizing that things can be done differently, traditions can change, and it's going to make things better. Things are going to be better. So I'm feeling hopeful about the holidays. I'm hoping this will be the first year I haven't had some kind of breakdown, and time will tell on that. But I'm also still dealing with the aging parent thing. So my dad, some of you know, he's 80, and he has a kidney disease, but it's been under control until this week where he has walking pneumonia. He's in the hospital. It's at the holiday time. And I'm just coping as the middle generation with the aging parents, the adult daughter, and the grandchildren. I'm just that generation in between, watching all these lives happen, different stages of lives. And I'm in my own stage of life and learning how I can best help them through taking care of myself so I can be there for them as much as I can. Yeah, just one of those middle age of life things. So that's all I had for this video. Just wanted to share some quick thoughts that I was having, as you seem to really like real videos from me. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Let me try to get my butt out of this chair and do something.